All right, JD. Well, we're almost a full 2 weeks into the school year, and if your student hasn't adjusted yet, you may need to take a different approach. Kids with ADHD and sensory sensitivities, their brain works a little differently, and that can make the change from the summer routine into the school schedule, well, a little bit difficult.
Indeed, it can. Joining us with some hacks is professional organizer Bonnie Barrios. Welcome to New York Living. Good to have you here.
Oh my God,
Hello,
I am
hello.
so excited to be back to the Pixie Lovin' family. It's such a pleasure and joy. So yeah, let's jump right into it.
Jump right in.
First, tell us, why does traditional organizing not necessarily work for people that have neurodivergent minds?
Yes, well, it doesn't work because they're more visual. So structured organization is really not the way to go, but it's more the visual cues that they need, you know, and some people are like, well, what does that mean? It just means that they process things differently, right? It's like having an iPhone and having an Android. The iPhone is going to work differently, and the Android is going to work differently, so we just process it differently. So one of the first things that I love to recommend to my families and friends that are neurodivergent or have neurodivergent children is pack everything on a Sunday night, have it visual. These visual cues are so good. These organizers are amazing. You set them up for the week, depending on the activities that they have and what's going on. And there's different samples that I brought in that you can use. Then I have this cute little chore chart, if everybody could see this.
So sweet.
And it comes with stickers, so you customize it to what your needs are, what your child's needs are. And then as soon as they're done, what you do is that you check it.
Oh, I love that.
All right, so you can make little check marks, right?
You make little check marks, and you can have a little reward jar.
Nice.
So if they complete everything and they get all their rewards at the end of the week, they get whatever you guys
Probably
decide.
satisfying too to feel it and touch it and move it over.
Very satisfying. Just like my little fidgets here.
Yeah.
Here, you can have a little
I love
fidget.
your little fidget. So you say that this embrace of the visual, that extends into scheduling too, into making sure tasks are getting done at the right time.
Guys, let me tell you, I am in love with the Skylight calendar. I recommend it to all my friends, to all of my clients. I have one at home. I have the big one, and it has saved us so many arguments and confusion. So as you could see over here, I mean, you could have everybody's schedule on the calendar. It's color coded. Not only is it's color coded, but you could add tasks, you could add chores, you could add lists, you could even add the menu for the week.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
Great.
Yes.
Is this like connected to an app or something?
Yeah, so what you do is that you download the app, you use it on your phone, and it syncs up with your Gmail, with your Google Calendar, with your Apple Calendar, whatever calendar you use. Once you input it into your personal calendar, you have the app. It
pops up right there.
It pops up right away.
So it's like a little command central.
Oh my God.
To know what's happening.
It is the most amazing command central because there's no confusion. You know, so when you speak to your husband or your wife, you'd be like, just check the Skylight calendar.
Honey, it's on the calendar. It's on the calendar, dear.
It's on the calendar.
Man.
Oh my God. Okay.
And
so,
after school, you need a little, right?
So we
A little
have
bit
the
of
morning,
decompression.
we have the family command center, and now after a full day of school or of work, right, we just kind of want to decompress.
Totally.
So we made these cute little baskets. Oh my God, I am like so loving these little baskets. I have the little more fidgets. Okay, I have this fidget.
Oh, you can have this one. I want the one that makes noise.
Okay, so I called my daughter down and I said, I want to know what you think about this. And the first one she went for is this.
Yeah.
And I said, well,
That's so
why?
satisfying.
That's exactly what she said. She said it is so satisfying. She says that the noise is satisfying, that everything is satisfying. So you want to have a little decompression center. And then I love these cards. These are empowerment cards, and you pick a card. I don't have my glasses, so you can read it for me.
Pretend you are walking on thin ice. Take very careful steps. After each step, say, I'm getting closer.
Okay.
Go ahead, Alexa. You're walking on thin ice.
I'm getting closer.
You are.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to my little stuffed animal.
I'm going to provide the soundtrack for your walk.
I'm getting closer.
So it's a really good way as a parent or as a caretaker to pick a card if the child is experiencing, you know, like a lot of emotions, they're really tired. It's really good to just have them decompress, get centered, so that the first thing that they hear is not like, okay, well, what's your homework? And what are you going to do next? And what is that? So they just take, and then you have this cute little timer that you can use for them, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
And you use the timer, and depending where you land.
Oh, on which side you put it on.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Love
brilliant.
That. That's great. You know what? I like these. I mean, I know we're talking about these for neurodivergent kids and families. But, you know, I've got a 16-year-old, and you know, sometimes she comes home and she's scattered and she's all over the map.
Yeah.
And having something like that instead of launching into how was school, how's your homework, what's the thing, that almost feels like an assault.
Yeah.
To just take a moment and let them calm down and settle.
You know, it's softer cues. It's everything has to be softer. It cannot be so structured.
Yeah.
They need to ease in. They need to see the visual. Like even for us, like, you know, a timer like this and be like, look, we're both going to take a little time out before we continue the rest of the day.
Yeah. When I was in college, we used to call it a brain break.
Yeah.
Brain break.
I've been on one of those since 93, 1993. I've been on a brain.
And then I have my little like serene globe lamp. This actually turns different colors. So this is a really good one, like at night, if you just want your child to start decompressing. Get off the cell phone, get off the iPad.
And you have the stuffed animal as
well.
well.
And then you have the little weighted stuffed animal.
Bonnie, thank you so much. This is such interesting stuff. And thank you so much for joining us to show us all these things. I knew you were going to go right for that. You can find more tips for organizing. Follow Bonnie on Instagram at bonnieb.organizes. Love that.